So let's start by introducing yourself. What's your name and what inspired you to start gardening?
Hey guys, I'm Andre the Farmer, and what inspired me to start gardening? A mango tree.
A mango tree.
One mango tree, and that was about 9 years ago. I didn't know anything about plants. I didn't know anything about trees. I never even imagined that I would be into gardening. And I got that first mango, and I was like, you know what? If I get another mango tree, I'll get twice as many mangoes. So there was another mango tree that I was like, why not have an avocado tree? Hey, there's a lychee tree. Someone gave me a Barbados cherry. Next thing you know, you're 100 fruit trees in, and
wow.
And it's passion.
Wow.
I never expected it to be, but it's really something that I look forward to every morning. And I always tell people life is about having things to look forward to. And I used to look forward to my fishing trips, my hunting trips, going to play basketball, whatever. Yeah. But those are sporadic, right? Like gardening, every single day you have something to look forward to. Like I go to bed excited to get up.
Yeah.
So I can go out in my garden and see what's new.
Right. For sure. I love that. Okay, perfect. Let's go see it.
All right, let's see it.
I'm ready to get into some things.
So this is what I sort of walk down to in the morning.
Wow.
Everything started pretty much about 8 or 9 years ago.
Okay, so this food forest is 8 or 9 years old.
Yes, well the orchard part of it along here is. The stuff that's down below is more so COVID, so it's probably like, 4 or 5 years old.
Okay, cool.
But that is a little air layer pearl mango that I got from a friend of mine.
Pearl mango?
Pearl, yeah.
Okay.
I think it's one that it's a seedling of his, so it's a Haitian mango seedling that he basically air layered, and it's supposed to be a really good mango. That's replacing my coconut cream mango tree over there that broke during the storm.
What is?
The coconut cream mango.
Oh, wow. Oh, it was. Oh, okay.
Coconut cream and it broke off right at the base. I made some videos
about
it. Couldn't save it.
Wow.
I do have some branches of coconut cream on some other trees.
Okay.
This is a Glen mango.
Okay. This is a big one in Florida. People love to grow the Glen.
Yeah, it's a very common, it's a solid mango. It's a really good mango.
Yeah. What's so special about it?
Well, there's nothing special about it. It's just, every single one of these mangoes is going to be infinitely better than anything in the supermarket. Right? There's no fiber in these. They're all sweet. They're all just really good tasting mangoes.
Got you.
Glen is just sort of your baseline mango. It's just a good, solid mango. Yeah. It's a steady producer. It doesn't get too big.
Got you.
It's a good producing tree.
That's what I was wondering, because I'm not big on the fiber, so none of your mango trees have fiber.
The only one that has a little bit of fiber, no, sorry, there are a couple that have fiber. There's the Tommy Atkins, which is the same one that you get in the supermarket most of the time. Okay. But when it's ripened on the tree, it's so much better than the supermarket one.
Got you.
And then I also have a starch mango, which is a little yellow mango, which is, people don't really have it in high regard, but it's the sweetest little mango, and it's little and it's fibrous, but they're really sweet.
Period. Okay.
But I've got about another 20 that are no fiber.
Mangoes?
Yeah.
20?
Yeah. You'll see.
Oh, wow. I just, look at how tall these are.
Hall avocado.
Hall?
Hall.
Okay. This is a beautiful tree.
Valencia Pride mango.
Valencia
really
Pride.
What's happening this year? There are a lot of these sort of malformed double mangoes that are all over this tree. Oh, that one popped right off. So it's going to drop a lot of mangoes, but there's a lot of these ones with these little extra things on it. So I don't know how those are going to look when they're mature, but it produces a really big mango. It's fiberless. It's pretty good. This is a tree that I can't control the size of.
Got you.
Years ago, I cut this tree about 10 feet off this tree, and it just goes right back.
Wow.
Wow.
All the other trees are controllable. This is not the oldest tree in the yard. This is, there's several trees that are older
Look
than
at
this
the
tree,
trunk.
but it just grows super fast.
So how old is this tree?
This tree's been in the ground for about probably 8 years.
I just want you guys to see how big this trunk is, and it's only 8 years old, and there's a lot of shade under this. If you want a good producer, definitely get the Valencia Pride. There's at least 200 mangoes on this right now.
You want a shade mango tree? This is the shade one for
Yes, you can put some chairs and a table.
Well, last year was been a rough year for mangoes. People get a ton of mangoes. I maybe got 150 mangoes out of all these trees total. It was really an off year. We had some weird weather and things. Right. This year is going to be a big mango year. So this year, I got to have something to do with them. I'm probably going to give a lot of mangoes away.
Okay.
I don't sell mangoes, so I just give them away.
Right.
Well, you got my number now.
Yeah, you can come over and get mangoes.
I am.
That's a sugar loaf mango tree. Now that is one of my top 5 mangoes that I have here.
Okay.
Top 5.
Top 5.
The squirrel's number 1.
Oh,
This will be the
competition.
first one that they will take.
Okay, it must be good.
It is. One year I had 2 of them. The first year I got them, I had 2. And I picked one a
Dang.
little early because I knew about the squirrels. And the other one, I went on vacation. I was only gone for like a long weekend, and I bagged it. And they ate it through the bag. They didn't touch
Dang.
nothing else. They ate the one that was bagged through the bag. I love those ones.
Wow.
Gotta protect it. This is my whole avocado, day avocado, and this avocado produces about 100, 150 avocados a year.
This is amazing.
Last year was an off year. Last year it only produced like a dozen, but this year it's gonna be back to producing like 100, 150.
So it was an off year for most food things, right?
Last year.
Yeah.
Last year was a weird year.
Because of the weather, you saying? Or-
Yeah, there was a cold spell that came a little late, and I think it killed a lot of the buds.
Oh, okay.
Right behind you there, that's a sugar apple from seed right there.
Oh,
You
cool.
familiar with sugar apple?
Yes, I have one.
Okay.
Is this a green or a red?
That's a green. But
Beautiful.
It's from seed, so sometimes you get some weird things happening when you plant from seed. So
Yeah.
it's this green seed. This is a tree that I just got called I don't know if it's a llama or a llama. I don't know if it's a Spanish pronunciation or English pronunciation.
Oh, okay.
But it is in the Annona family, so it's kind of like a sugar apple. But it's
Okay.
kind of it's more like a Rollinia.
Yes.
It's got kind of like the little kind of notches, but they're like kind of more pronounced. And that's another sugar apple from seed here. I used to have another one here that I planted from seed, but my lawn guy cut it off, so actually, I put it right there. It's in that pot right now.
Oh,
See how
okay.
short it is now?
Yes.
My lawn guy mowed it when I first planted it.
Dang. But you're going to get a lot of branches.
Exactly. That's actually a
For
beautiful
sure.
little tree right there.
Yes.
Yeah. This is a variegated pink lemon. And
Okay.
It does produce lemons at this size, actually. It has produced
Wow.
lemons before.
I love the variegated leaves. These
Yeah, and
are
that's
so
one of the
pretty.
things that prevents it from getting the citrus greening. There's a couple of theories on it. One is that the insect that carries the citrus greening can't really see it because it's sort of camouflaged because of the
Variegation.
variegations.
Yeah.
This is a pepper that I got from one of my staff members. She gave me this. It's a Dominican pepper. I'm not sure what kind it is, but it produces all year round.
Wow.
Here's my little Luffa. So I can climb up here.
And it's so small.
Yeah, I just built this trellis for it.
Cool.
Out of the bamboo. That's bamboo that grows all over the place.
Yes.
So in here we've got, I just planted some watermelon in here. Got a Carolina Reaper that I just took from the office. There's parsley here. This is cilantro, some basil, some rosemary.
This is parsley?
Yeah.
Wow.
No. That's parsley over there. This
Okay.
is
Celery?
cilantro.
Cilantro. How did it get so tall?
Yeah, it's just growing like crazy.
My bolting cilantro is maybe a foot. This is like 3.
Yeah, well, there's two
Maybe
kinds.
4.
I have a different cilantro that was in here as well, and I accidentally pulled it out when I was pulling out
Weeds.
all my Chinese lettuce that came out. So,
Right.
so that's when I made the video of the making the cilantro powder.
Oh my goodness, what are
These
these?
are green onions. These are green onions from the supermarket. They're starting to go to flour. They're all going to flour right now.
Green
So I'll get
onions
seeds.
from the grocery store, guys.
Yeah, just the bottoms.
Look
You
at
put the
this.
bottoms in the soil.
Yeah, but
look how
this
thick
is
they
a
are.
leek.
These are about 4 years old now.
Wow.
We
Wow.
got cabbages here.
Wow.
I think this is broccoli. I'm not 100% sure.
This is such an abundant raised
We
bed.
got regular onions in here as well. Some basil. I have a problem with the squirrels eating the hearts of these out. So a lot of these had to restart several times before they could grow. But now they're big enough that the squirrels don't really mess with them.
Wow.
In here, this is a volunteer tomato. I get a lot of volunteer tomatoes. I
Yeah.
don't plant tomatoes anymore because I'm just
They just
over
pop
it.
up.
Yeah.
And my wife doesn't eat tomatoes anymore. It's too acidic for her.
Got
So
you.
I don't really eat a whole lot of tomatoes, so I don't plant them anymore, but they pop up. We got cauliflower here.
Beautiful.
Cauliflower's looking nice.
Yes.
Beautiful.
All those are cauliflower, and once again, all of them had to restart. So I had to put a netting over this to keep the squirrels out. I put a couple cucumber seeds in here as well. This is sorrel. growing right
Ooh.
here. Yep. What is this? What is that? That
Cuban oregano? Or
It's
no,
like a
that's the
mint.
Panadol. I just got that from another garden tour.
Yeah,
Can
it's
I
a what?
smell it?
It smells.
Yes, I believe that's exactly what that is. It's the same, it has the chemical or compound that's in Tylenol. It's good for headaches.
Really?
It probably self-propagated from something else.
Yeah, I might have had it in here before.
Let
or
me-
something like that. Wait, let me show you these trees over here. We've got a couple over here
Yes, that's crazy. Look, smell it.
that I ever planted here.
You said this is the first? This one? And it's small.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the second year that I had it, a storm came through and broke it and the other one over there right at the base. Like it broke off like it was like a foot high after it broke.
Wow.
Wow.
And it grew right back. Now, this is most again, this branch is Starch Mango.
Okay.
And if you look at the shape of these mangoes over here, you see how they're different shape than the rest of them?
For
These
sure.
are Maha Chonuks. This is my favorite mango that I grow right here.
Got
I've only
you.
got like one branch of it. So I've got 4, there's like 7 right now. No, 8, 9. So it'll drop a lot. Like mangoes drop a lot of fruits. I'm hoping to get at least 2 or 3 Maha Chonuks off this tree and I'll be a happy man.
So is that from grafting when
Yeah, I
you have
grafted
different
them.
branches?
Yeah, I grafted
oh,
them.
okay.
You can
That's
see the
what it
grafting
does.
it over there. You want to see it?
Absolutely.
That's probably about a 3 or 4 year old graft here. That's the union right there.
That's
Okay.
so cool.
Yeah, you did that beautifully.
Wow.
And I
And
also want to show
the bamboo, yeah.
the size.
Oh, the size. Oh, the difference. Look at
yes,
the shape difference.
yeah.
You put them next to each other, you can see how they're completely
crazy.
different.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Now, I'm also trying to grow more of my fertilizer closer to the trees. So in
Yes.
between the trees, I started putting cuttings of Mexican sunflower.
Yes, I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah. So I put cuttings in between all these trees here so I can grow it here.
Yeah.
drop it, and put it right on the trees.
Exactly. Very
So
smart.
that's like the go-to fertilizer for you guys? Or?
It kind of is. It is one of them. It's one of them.
Yeah.
It's one of them. I also using lemongrass. I started using lemongrass as well.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Why did you start using lemongrass?
I just have so much of it.
Okay.
It's gross. You know, I can't use it all. It's way
Right.
too much to use.
It's a pest deterrent too, allegedly.
If you break it up and rub it on you, yes. But just growing, like mosquitoes will live right in it.
I tell people
Right.
that all the time.
Right.
You're not gonna get rid of mosquitoes by growing anything. But this is Malika Mango.
Okay.
And one year this tree
This is massive.
produced 4 different types of mangoes. One year.
What?
Yeah.
So is it grafted?
Yeah, graft, it's graft.
Okay. Wow. And then wow, look at the size.
This is Almond Bush.
Yes.
It's a pollinator plant.
It smells so nice.
Yep. I use it for a little bit of chop and drop too, because it just gets too big and it blocks up too much sun.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
So down here we've got onions. I got potatoes in there that I got to harvest potatoes out of that bed. Behind it there's a
Loquat.
Yep.
Yes.
There's that bamboo over there is like a Chinese bamboo, like a giant Chinese bamboo. It's like as thick as your leg. I was able to get a couple. I wasn't even able to get cuttings. I was able to get scraps from a Nerland's garden. It's like a garden where people go and do tours.
Right.
And they had a waste basket where they were throwing out stuff. So I got a couple scraps and I rooted them. And only a couple survived, and there's 2 of them over there. That one put out a scrap, but it hasn't put out any like giant scraps yet.
Right.
I'm waiting on that. A little fig, more onions. I planted my ginger and turmeric in this bed this year. A lot of weeds in here now. I've got potatoes I got to pull up as well here. This is a Noni fruit.
Noni fruit?
Yeah, which is a medicinal fruit.
Okay.
It's definitely not something you want to eat straight, but people make juice out of it and stuff like that. It's very medicinal. It can't survive here. Someone gave this to me, so I've got to put this in my grow tent inside
Got you.
my office because we can't take our winters.
Okay.
We have a coconut over there. That coconut's been in the ground for
Oh.
about 6 or 7 years now.
Wow.
Coconut's not supposed to grow this far north. I have
Okay.
a bigger one down there. I'll show you guys that one.
Yes.
That's a little macadamia nut tree right there.
Okay.
I also have a bigger one of that. This is Tommy Atkins man.
This is the macadamia?
It's macadamia.
Wow.
And if you look at that tree in front of you there, the
This one?
mulberry,
Yes.
see the difference in the size of the leaves?
Yes.
Those are grafted branches with Pakistani mulberry.
Beautiful. Okay, because these are what, everbearing?
Everbearing, yeah.
And then you grafted the Pakistani. I need to do that. I'm trying to get rid of my everbearing. I was just going to cut it and take it out. But that is much smarter because the roots been there. That was like my first tree.
Okay.
I would definitely have to look at your videos and see how to graft because I haven't ventured into that part of the ministry yet.
We can do a graft. You want to do a graft?
I see you also have some sweet potatoes just popping
I have
up.
potatoes ground cover, right? So
Wow.
in the summer, most of this area where there's mulches is sweet potato.
Got you. Beautiful. Edible ground covers, guys.
But it's getting a little bit old now, so it's not covering as well as it used to. So I got to replant some more sweet potato in there.
And do you do it from slips or do you just put them straight in the ground?
for out here, I put them in the ground. If I'm growing them for actual potatoes, then I usually use slips.
Got you. Perfect.
This is a Tommy Atkins mango, and last year I saw it was weird. I saw like one different mango just growing on the tree, and I couldn't understand what was happening. And then because it looked like it was all on one branch, and then I know I kind of undid it, and it was like there's a grafted branch on this tree somewhere as well, but I don't know where it is anymore. But those mangoes there, those like all of these.
Yes.
It's all of these. Look at these.
Yes, I see. They're totally different. Yeah.
These are Nam Doc Mai's.
Okay. I wanted to grow the Nam Doc.
It's a really good mango.
Okay. Yeah.
Definitely top 10 mango right here.
Awesome.
I'm just now today recognizing that that's the branch.
Yeah, because they're starting to show their cylindrical differences.
Yep, definitely different.
Wow, these are big banana trees.
Heaven, man.
This is
Yeah, I am in mango heaven.
this is miracle berry here.
Oh, cool.
And what's really cool about this, is what I think is the biggest miracle, is that there will be nothing on this plant at all, and then one day there's just ripe fruit everywhere.
Oh.
Wow.
Like I almost never see the fruit like on its way to being wet. It's just all of a sudden, got fruit now.
So can you tell us about the miracle berry? Because a lot of people don't know about it.
So the miracle berry is really cool because if you eat a miracle berry, anything you eat afterwards for the next hour is going to be super sweet.
Oh,
wow.
Like you can eat a lemon or a lime after it, and it's going to taste like lemonade. Or you can drink a beer, and it will taste like chocolate milk.
Period.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Interesting.
They use it for cancer patients or patients that have lost their sense of taste. It helps with that as well.
Okay.
And it produces a ton when it does produce, but it becomes a bit of a novelty because, you know, like after you've had it a few times, you're like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you want to keep eating these things.
Yeah.
And they actually don't taste bad on their own. Like, you could literally eat a whole bowl of them. But then your taste buds gonna be messed up for a little while. So it blocks your bitter and your sour receptors.
Okay.
All you can taste is really sweet.
That's how it does.
So no French fries after you eat the miracle berry.
French fries. I don't know. French fries would probably taste kind of weird. They'd probably
Yeah,
taste pretty sweet.
that
It'd
sucks.
be like a dessert.
Sweet potatoes. But okay,
Actually, we've got asparagus in here.
beautiful.
This is like over there. That's like 4th year asparagus, and this is like 2nd year asparagus. One's popping up right there.
Ooh,
This isn't Home Depot, what is it?
It is. It's probably Lowe's.
No,
No, why?
no, it's just holding up good.
Wait, well, it is treated wood. I definitely use treated wood.
Yeah.
Since like I think it's like 2003, they don't use arsenic anymore, so you can actually use
cool.
treated wood. It's perfectly fine.
Okay, look at that.
If you're still worried about it, put a lighter in it if you have to.
Yeah.
But I use treated wood. I have no problem with it at all.
We were actually avoiding it because we thought that it wasn't good for the food, but
awesome.
This and it will last. Like
Yeah.
that thing is not treated wood, and I just this year had to replace the bottom of it. It's only like 4 years old.
Yeah.
The bottom
But
had rotted
4
through.
years old?
Yeah.
My bed's been lasting like 2 years.
Oh, these are like 8 years old,
Wow.
yeah.
and they'll last another 10,
Yeah.
20 years probably.
Because we
Wow.
haven't been using the treated wood, thinking that
Got
it was
you.
bad, you know?
This is a jamun. This is an air layer from one of my other from my big tree. You'll see the big tree over there. This is lychee behind you here.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
It's
This is
got
a lychee?
mite right now. Lychee mite, which is a new disease in Florida, which could wipe out lychee in Florida. It's kind of like the citrus greening, but for lychee. So I've had to do a hard prune to get most of the really bad branches off. When you look at that flower there, you can see how it's kind of those like the thick flowers on the bottom part of it. That's the disease. That's
Okay.
the lychee mite does that. They also curl your leaves, so you might see some leaves up there that are all curled up. That's the lychee mite.
These look very healthy.
Those leaves are pretty good. You know, I took a lot off this tree.
I see you have your tool
Yeah,
here.
I've been trimming this tree, trying to battle it.
Wow.
It needs to be dosed with sulfur.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a shame because this is one of my favorite fruits that I grow. This is a jabuticaba.
Yes! What type of jaboticaba?
It is a red jabuticaba.
Yes,
Now,
this is the best one.
yes. Now, and it fruits really early. This fruits actually a lot. It's funny. I just ran into a guy at Nick's Edibles.
Yes.
You remember Nick's Edibles?
Yes, I love
And
Nick.
His name is Enrique, and he's from Brazil.
Okay.
And we're having a conversation, me, him, and Nick, and another guy, and we're talking about how you pronounce jabuticaba. And he said it's jabuticaba.
Okay.
Jabuticaba. I know a lot of people say jaboticaba.
Yes.
But yeah, I think any way you say it is fine. But I wanted to get it from him.
Because he's Brazilian, and this is, yes.
Jabuti.
Jabuticaba.
Jabuticaba. So look at that flowers on it right now. It had a fruit on there. I think somebody ate the fruit because there was one fruit on there that was pretty ripe. I was gonna give it to you, but it's gone now.
Oh, that would have been just everything. I love.
You never tried it?
No, yeah. The last garden tour I went to, I was with Aubrey Jones from Second Breakfast. Are you familiar with her?
No.
She does vending at Audubon Market, and she sells like exclusively exotic jaboticabas. She has the Grimmel, I can't remember the middle one, but she had the red one, my favorite. It was amazing.
I tried the yellow one the other day.
Yes. How was that?
It's got a really big seed. There's nothing it's got
Okay.
interesting flavor.
Okay. Yeah, I'm here for the meat.
My buddy calls these hype grapes because people go crazy over these things.
They do.
And, they're good, but they're not like super special. It's just the way they grow that's really cool.
I think it's because you have one that you're saying that. Cause I'm hyped for it.
Wait till you have it, then you're gonna be like,
Oh man, I'm gonna hit you back on that one because I don't know yet. What is this? That is beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Oh wow. Wow.
That is allspice.
Allspice.
Okay, I'm like, it smells like.
Yes, it smells like Caribbean food. So where's the tree?
Right there. This is it.
Okay. Wow, and it makes really big leaves. Yeah. So
and it actually flowers and then it makes little berries, and the berries are what's
yes,
to make
I was just about to ask because the leaves aren't typically used for the cooking,
well,
but
these are different. This is the jamun.
Okay, boom. This is the allspice. Look at this healthy, beautiful, lush plant.
These are
grow
namwas.
allspice.
These are namwa bananas.
Oh, cool.
These are full-size namwas.
Okay, I have the dwarf. So the full size, is it the size or is it the banana?
Both.
Okay, so you get bigger namwas.
Yeah.
I should have got the big ones.
You want a pup?
Oh, absolutely. Thank you.
Cut that one out right there.
I just seen your video yesterday and I shared it of you separating the pulps. Yes, I didn't know you chopped the heads off.
Actually, there's a little one right there. We can take that little one back there.
Perfect.
So you don't gotta.
I gotta show it to you. No,
take the root.
but he cuts the leaves. He cuts the stalk and buries it.
Now people have been saying that you don't even need the whole root, but you can cut that root into pieces and make a bunch of plants with just the root.
Shut up.
I just want one.
Wow.
But when you bury it like that, it won't come out as one. It'll come out as multiple.
Exactly.
I've been finding a lot of times when I take a pup like that and I put it in the ground, that pup will do all right. It'll struggle, but it's usually not that one that's going to make the banana. It's the next one coming up that'll make the banana.
Right.
Okay.
And then, but if you do that, chop it right from the get-go, you get 2 or 3 healthy plants that come up right away, and they'll make bananas.
Right.
Beautiful.
Right.
Saves you time and effort.
This is a Carrie Mango.
Okay.
Where most of the mangoes are on the other side of this tree. On the front, that's flowering again. The second
Wow.
right there.
And so this is a grafting or air layering.
A couple air layers.
So I want to show you guys what air layering is.
We're gonna make a brand new tree out of that. We're gonna eventually cut that off and
Got
have
you.
a tree.
So can you explain what is going on here?
Right. So basically, we're trying to trick the tree into making roots here.
Okay.
Right. So we've basically taken off the bark, exposed the cambium, removed the cambium for a part, and we put rooting hormone in here and a lot of soil and peat moss in here and wrapped it up. And in about 3 months, hopefully, we'll see roots in here. We open it up, cut this branch off, plant this, and we have a brand new tree, which is a clone. It's not like a seedling, so it's immediately going to be fruiting. Like from day one, it's fruiting.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Yes. Air layering.
That's crazy.
Well, that's a dwarf red banana there.
Ooh, and it's so pretty.
That's a dwarf Cavendish. And this is a
These
great example.
leaves.
If I had, when I got this, cut it off and just planted the root, I would probably have 3 bananas this size right now. This banana's been in the ground for about a year.
Okay.
Right? I'd probably have 3 banana pups growing this size instead of just one. Now I'm waiting for 1 pup to come up.
Right.
Right? This is a plantain here.
Ooh.
Same thing. If I had just been bold enough to just cut that from the beginning, plant the root, I'd have multiple plants growing right now instead of waiting for this one.
So do you cut it, when you say cut it from the beginning, are you cutting just the root or are you cutting like the base of it?
I'm cutting off the plant, so all I have is the root.
You have to see it. He literally.
We're gonna do it.
You're gonna do it? Oh. I'm so excited.
These are Chinese lettuce.
Okay.
Seed. I've been collecting seeds over the last little while. I'm trying to seed that now.
They're gonna self-seed everywhere.
Yeah.
You're gonna have Chinese lettuce for the next 3 years.
This is potatoes. I just did some planting some potatoes. There.
Beautiful. And look at the mounds, guys. This is how you plant potatoes in Florida.
We've got
lemongrass. Wow.
Seed here.
Wow. I didn't even know lemongrass seeded.
That's why I said when I got a lot of lemongrass, and I've been taking it and putting it in different spots to try to spread it and propagate it so that I have more of it.
It smells amazing too.
Yeah,
Are you pumping water from the lake?
yes, we are. Yep.
Wow. Oh, I gotta show this. Look at this guy.
I see a lot of that.
Look at that guy. Just hanging out.
This is our papaya here.
Yes, and it's flowering.
Yes, yep. This is one that was actually a male papaya, and we tried a couple things to try to convert it to being a hermaphrodite or at least a female, and I think it might have worked. I think that now we're getting flowers that are looking a little more like hermaphrodite flowers. So.
Beautiful. So how did you know it was a male?
Because when the flowers come out and they're really long and extended, those are not going to produce fruit.
Okay.
Those are male flowers, so it's a male papaya. Like a male papaya has no use for that.
Got you.
Now that's a big papaya up there, and that's one where I cut that off. I cut the head of it off to get it to branch, and look how it branched out so nicely.
Yes.
And now we get papayas from every branch.
Wow.
So instead of getting one stalk of papayas, you're getting papayas all over.
Right.
So you recommend
And I
cutting
hate
it?
Papayas, so.
You say you hate them?
They smell like butt. I thought I would like them, and then I was like, oh, this is not what I thought. I didn't mind.
Look at this Cuban oregano going crazy.
Yeah, you can't kill that stuff.
Yeah, this is a lot. And then this is longevity spinach.
Yes, longevity spinach. It grows all through. It's a ground cover over there.
Wow. More pineapples.
I gotta do some weeding as well. Gotta do some weed eater out here. It's not in its best state right now. That is another plantain over there.
Beautiful.
Another one where, once again, I've got this stalk has been there for over a year. If I had just cut it and put it in the ground, I'd have 3 or 4
Right.
By now. Wow.
This is passion fruit here.
What?
This is a Pakistani mulberry.
Ooh.
But what happened was, the passion fruit was growing on that tree there, and that tree came down. So I ended up sort of draping it over this Pakistani mulberry, and it has nowhere to go now. So then I had to make this bridge to get over to there.
To this tree.
I need to fix that. That's not making it over there. I needed to get onto the oak tree and go up the oak trees and grow up there.
Oh,
Got you.
okay.
Is this a Barbados cherry in a cut?
No, this is actually firebush.
Firebush.
It's a pollinator plant.
Got you.
I've tried to put in more
Flowers.
things in here just to there's some butterfly pea.
Oh yes, that's another one you'll never get rid of. I tried to eat the peas, they were gross.
I know you make tea with the flower.
Yeah, but that's about it, and they're so prolific.
Mine aren't really that prolific here.
Got
There's a lot of
you.
things that grow like crazy in places, but they don't really grow crazy here.
It's probably too much shade.
Maybe because
Mine is in full sun.
Yeah. This is a Julie mango here.
Beautiful.
This is Chonuk.
Yes, I also took that out. I used to have Chonuk. I took it out my garden. Yeah,
Why?
I couldn't do it. It's too prolific. Which one are these?
Cuttings.
Mulberries?
Oh, you want Pakistani mulberry, right?
Yes.
There's
Oh
cuttings. These are
my God.
cuttings.
Thank you so
Let's just
much.
put them somewhere where we don't have the camera around the whole time. But right up here, remember the gravel.
I'm gonna cry. I've been trying to get
I made a video.
Pakistan.
When I cut those off, I made a video right there.
Wow.
There's actually might be a few. Have you ever had these mulberries?
No, I actually haven't.
See if you can find one that's right.
I just know they're really long, so you get some bang for your buck.
Yeah, you do get some bang for your buck.
That's a Pakistani one.
Mm-hmm.
Find one that's right.
And it's so shady. I love the big leaves.
The only thing is the growth pattern of this tree is very vertical.
Yes.
Oh, come around this side here. I want to say this.
Ooh! What kind of passion fruit is this?
It's a purple possum.
Oh my gosh.
The regular one you usually see most of the time.
No, I have a purple passion fruit as well. The flowers are white.
Really?
Yeah. The middle,
It's purple possum?
no, but it's the one that's typically at the grocery store. The inside is yellow, but the outside is purple when it's ripe.
That's how big ones are.
That is a beautiful flower.
This is peanut butter fruit. Right here.
I also want this tree. So when is this fruit?
It should be flowering soon. I just gave it a hard prune.
Okay. Wow. Peanut butter fruit. Can you describe this fruit for people who don't know what it
It's
is?
a little red fruit, and it kind of does taste like peanut butter.
Okay.
See it's a little red fruit, but it tastes like peanut butter.
Interesting.
And you really don't have to use that much imagination to get it there.
Right.
Some of these fruit, you really have to imagine.
Right. That one tastes like it.
Yeah.
Man.
There's a little sugar apple right there beside you. We're
Okay.
gonna go this way real quick.
And we got pineapples just
And there's elderberry
all
there
over.
as well.
I was about to say, this is an elderberry cutting propagation.
No, that is elderberry being invasive.
Okay.
There's one elderberry right there. And
Yes.
It puts out new elderberries.
Mine is doing this too. I didn't understand how it was happening.
Underground. It sends runners underground.
Wow.
That is
That far. That's
yeah,
6
pretty
feet.
far. Yeah. Get on
That's
travel.
crazy.
This is native coffee.
Coffee?
It doesn't provide edible coffee, but it's just a native plant that I thought was
But that's
cool.
beautiful. Grow more natives, guys. This is also another elderberry.
That is sapodilla right there.
Yes.
That's a moreno. And this is another sapodilla here.
Sapodilla Neesberry.
Yeah, exactly.
Beautiful.
Exactly. Are you Jamaican?
My husband.
You're Jamaican?
You?
No, my dad's from Grenada. My mom's
Okay.
from
Oh,
Barbados.
cool.
Okay.
This is where I saw the coral snake. I know you saw the coral snake video.
No, I did not. Because
Because
why did I come here? But yeah.
Strawberry tree, aka Jamaican.
Yes,
tree.
this is my
Okay,
favorite fruit
yeah.
so far.
Really?
Yes. You made that face like, you're not a fan.
It's all right. It's all right.
It's all right.
It's all right.
Guys, don't listen. It's delicious. It tastes like cotton candy to
It
me.
does taste like cotton candy. I don't know
Okay,
about
cool.
cotton candy. I like these more than cotton candy.
And this is tamarind.
It's tamarind. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Do you get fruit from it?
Yeah, no, last year it flowered last year for the first time, and it produced one fruit.
And yours is this big?
Day, and then one day I came out and it was gone.
You ain't even get to eat it.
I was so close to picking it.
Oh my gosh.
Quick couple things right here. See, this is a dwarf green banana, which is one where I definitely should have just took the root. It's been in the ground for a couple years, doing nothing. We'll do that to it, and we'll see if just the root, it'll probably put out pups now. And it'll probably do a lot better than it was doing before.
We'll
We're
put
gonna
it
leave
all the way back.
all the way back, and we leave the rest of it right around it.
Okay, to fertilize it. Beautiful.
I want to show you something over here. This is some dragon fruit.
Yeah, we have to talk about the dragon fruit.
Although that's not my best. That's not my best
The
dragon fruit.
mulberry too?
I want you to
Yeah,
smell
and
this.
mulberries.
Okay, time to smell it. Smell that.
What is
What does it smell like?
earthy?
I know this smell. Hold on.
Maybe it's a Caribbean thing because it's lost on me.
It smells like an avocado? Like, it smells like a season. What does it smell
Let me smell
like?
it again. Let me.
This one will confuse you because it's not the thing you think it is.
It smells like garlic.
You're getting close.
Yeah, it smells garlic.
You know what
like
they call this
garlic
plant?
and onion. Was that?
They call this the beef and onions plant.
What?
That's exactly what it smells. Yeah, I'm like,
Beef and onions.
Yeah.
it literally smells
Beef
like
and onion.
seasoned, like
Yeah.
Crazy. It's making me hungry.
garlic and
Actually,
onion seasoning.
are these peanuts?
Yeah, there's peanuts there, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I use peanut as ground cover as well, so there's occasionally you'll find a few peanuts here and there.
But do you ever pick them?
No, not really.
Oh my gosh.
But this is a mango seedling. I don't really grow a lot of mangoes from seed, but this is one that I got from one of my patients, like way back in the day. And it's probably about 6 years old now.
Okay.
And I grafted onto it a cutting that I got from a person who had a Dominican mango that their grandfather planted or something like that. So that's the graft right there. So we'll see how it does. Hopefully it'll flower soon and it'll be a new variety.
How old is the seedling?
It's about 5 or 6 years old.
5 or 6. And okay, and this is the tamarind.
This literally smells like when we put the avocado, when we eat the seaweed.
Yeah.
And season up with onion and
With that
garlic.
coconut
Yeah, the
aminos.
coconut aminos, yeah.
Is this an edible tree as well?
No.
Okay.
That is cherry laurel, and that is basically like a weed of a tree. That's what the vast majority of stuff was down here. When we moved in here, this brush was so thick. It was like that over there, kind of.
Gotcha.
We didn't know if we could carve a pathway to even get to the lake. That's how
Wow.
thick all this was down.
Dang.
There was none of this stuff here.
Wow.
So did you do all of the pruning yourself?
I was
Wow.
down here. I was off for 6 weeks from work during COVID. I
Yeah.
was down here like 10, 12 hours a day.
Wow. Putting in that sweat equity.
Yeah. That was more pineapples there. Little jackfruit seedlings, loquat.
Loquat, jackfruit. My jackfruit looks like this too. They need a lot of sun and a lot of water.
Yeah, I got much better jackfruit. That one's a struggler. That's a struggler.
Gooseberry.
You're like, I have much more. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
We've already seen so
I didn't realize
much.
how deep this
We got a lot to go.
That was a grape.
That's a wild grape. Yeah.
Okay, are those not
They
good?
don't really produce.
Okay.
They're mostly all males. Jackfruit over there. These are dwarf plantains over here. And they actually do produce. We've got.
Hold on, let me catch these jackfruit. So we have another
There's a better
jackfruit.
jackfruit right over there.
Where?
Right there, straight ahead. That's the jackfruit.
Oh, wow. That is a much better jackfruit. Oh my gosh.
Oh, why not put that there? Because you know how you grow you know how you grow dragon fruit, you grow the upper trellis?
Yeah.
So my theory is that if you just grow them straight down,
And those are the elderberry flowers.
they'll produce. I had some produce like that.
Okay.
The only thing is they don't produce as much because they're just not as developed a plant.
Right.
But I'm just trying something out.
Okay.
My yellow bamboo there.
Okay.
It's pretty cool. I haven't done anything with it yet, but I kind of want to do something with it eventually. I've had it in the ground for about 4 years or so. Getting some really nice thick stalks.
For
I think it'd be cool
sure.
to make something out of this yellow bamboo.
Absolutely. It's gorgeous.
Monstera delicioso over there.
Okay. Have you eaten the fruit before?
I have not gotten the fruit yet.
Got you. But you've tasted it?
No, I have not tasted it.
Got you.
But I had one over there that was beautiful. I will show you the one that's way over there.
Okay.
It was beautiful, and then the trees came down during the hurricane.
Dang.
The guy cutting the trees cut it down in half.
Oh my
It started all over.
gosh.
It was so close to fruiting. Got a couple more pineapples over here. Got some pigeon peas here.
Some big pineapples.
These are pigeon pea?
Pigeon pea, yep. Another one over there. That one just popped up. But the squirrels eat them before they ripen. So I'm planting pigeon peas on the other side now. Try to get away from them. More butterfly pea. If my butterfly pea doesn't really spread, like it just basically sustains.
That's
just
crazy.
Yeah.
Mine, takes over.
Takes over.
So this is another mango.
This is a buttercream mango.
Buttercream, is that not one of your favorites?
It is. It is top 10, top 12.
Okay.
That's a triple sec mango over there.
Triple sec, ain't that liquor?
It is.
So what does that one taste like?
You know what? These names are just names people give them to sell more mangoes.
Okay.
Right? So there's no triple sec in it. It's just
Don't get
someone
caught
tastes
up.
it, say, oh, you know, remind me of triple sec. I'm gonna name it triple sec.
Got you. And what's this red flower that's creeping?
Passion flower.
Passion flower without the fruit.
Well, the funny thing is, when I bought it, it was just a vine, and they told me that it does not fruit. Right? The first 2 flowers that came out, one of them made a fruit, and it's like a yellow watermelon. It's like a little miniature watermelon.
Wow.
And it's a passion fruit though. Since then, with all these flowers, I've never
Got another one.
This is persimmon,
Okay.
which I think may be coming from below the ground, because this used to be a fuyu persimmon,
Okay.
and I think it died. And I think that what's coming up now is below the graft point. So this is a persimmon, but I don't know what kind of persimmon it is.
Got you.
That's a pomegranate there.
Okay.
We got the sugar cane down here.
Wow. So all of that down there is sugar cane?
Yeah, all that stuff sugar cane. Yeah.
Shut the front door.
This is more Pakistani mulberry. I grafted it onto a everbearing cutting that I had.
Okay.
You can pick that one and try it if you want. It's not all the way ripe, but you can try it. See what you think.
I absolutely will.
Probably gonna be pretty tart.
It's better than the everberry still.
I like them not all the way black. I like them when they're kind of, you know,
Zingy.
yeah.
Right.
I ate it all from you.
It's all good.
Okay. That was good, guys.
This is guava.
Oh, wow.
That is a guava.
Actually got some flowers on it right now. And this tree's really stubborn for flowering. I got it from a friend of mine's backyard a couple of years ago. More Mexican sunflower down here.
Wow.
That is a Alphonso Mango, and this is a Bombay Mango.
Bombay Mango. Alphonso Mango.
They got a few fruit on there. They didn't really put out a lot this year.
You're just trekking through this. You do this every day, so you're like, whatever.
Jackfruit seedling. Those are about 3-year-old jackfruit.
Wow. Have you gotten fruit from any of your
I've
trees?
not gotten any fruit yet. I've got a lot of male flowers, no female flowers yet.
And how old are your jackfruit?
Old enough.
No.
I'll show you my big jackfruit. It's way old enough, but it's not.
Wow.
This is coconut here.
Coconut. So is this the one that you were talking about earlier?
Yeah, this is my big coconut.
How old is this one?
This one's probably been in the ground for about 3 years now.
3.
But I got it as a pretty big tree.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a dwarf, so I'm hoping that in the next year or two I can get some coconuts.
Wow.
Coconuts. You're not supposed to have coconuts this far north.
I just got a sprouted coconut, so I'm like really taking it as gospel what you're saying.
Where are you at?
Eatonville.
Oh, I was there last night. The night market.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we missed it. The 1887. Yeah. That's awesome.
We had a table there and everything. That is Starch Mango.
Starch Mango.
Which is a Trinidadian mango.
Okay.
Hard to get here. That seedling was given to me by a friend. That is this is a cat. We'll walk up this way, then we'll come back down. This is
Okay.
cat leg guava.
Cat leg?
Cat leg.
Cat leg guava.
Cat leg, or it's also
cat leg.
like a pineapple guava or strawberry guava.
Okay.
It makes the little small guavas.
My mother-in-law wants these.
Squirrels love these things.
Yes, I had one, but it never got ripe enough for me to actually see the.
I have to put a net over it.
Okay.
Or else the squirrels will just eat it before they ripen.
And then this is the great jackfruit. Man, this is so beautiful. Like gold.
If you're gonna have a magnolia tree, you should get jackfruit instead.
Yeah.
You know, it looks like a magnolia. It's as beautiful as a magnolia, but you get fruit.
And the best fruit.
Yeah.
Jackfruit is top 3 favorite fruits.
Oh, that's an egg fruit right there, or a canistel.
Oh, I haven't tried these before.
I've tried them. This one flowered last year, but it didn't hold fruit. I probably need to. Yeah, it's actually pretty stable. Yeah, it's doing all right. Got pineapples.
Everywhere.
This is a Mona Lisa banana.
Mona Lisa. And is this a dwarf?
Yeah, that's about as big as it gets. So I guess. It's
okay. Do you ever use the flour?
I've made a couple videos cooking the flour.
Awesome.
It's a lot of work.
You think so? I'm vegan. I always do a lot of work to make food.
It's kind of almost like a tofu. It takes on the flavor of how you season it, basically.
For sure.
Cleaning the flour is a lot of work.
More longevity spinach.
Yep. That longevity spinach is probably coming from up there.
Yeah.
That's persimmon there.
Okay.
Dragon fruits down there.
Yes, and you've built these
trellises, yeah.
Yes.
And this is a sort of a
awesome.
makeshift trellis for this dragon fruit here.
Yeah. Attached to the tree. You just drilled the wood
Pretty much,
right
yep,
into the tree.
I have another tree that I'm going to do it on over there as well.
Wow.
There's a lychee down there as well in between. And that's a finger lime down there. I wish I had some finger lime.
Hold on. Let me get your view because all I see is a mango.
No, that's a lychee.
This is a lychee?
Yeah, it's a lychee.
Oh, it looks just like a mango.
Yeah,
and then beside it is a finger lime.
The finger lime. Oh, this tall tree?
And then I got some dragon fruit trellis that fell down. And the dragon fruit's starting to grow up now.
Oh! And this looks really healthy.
It is pretty healthy. You know?
Wow. I have enough. But okay, wow. A lychee.
And that's finger lime behind it there.
This
lime.
Okay, so how big are the fruit for those? Those
they're
are
small. They're like about this big.
Got you. This reminds me of my Longan tree.
Okay, yeah, Longan. Watch yourself. Don't get.
Oh yeah, thank you. He tried to get me.
This is the ice cream mango here.
Ooh, I've heard a lot of good things about the ice cream. You have another mango pup just hanging out there too.
Because I had a stand of bananas there, so I throw my kitchen scraps there. So things pop up.
Got you.
Over here, there's oranges popping up there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or citrus. I don't know if it's an orange, but it's citrus.
Yes. Right next to the bananas.
This is Mayan tree spinach or chaya.
Got you. I have never had chaya.
This is black sapote.
Oh, yes.
It's never fruited. It's flowered a lot of times, but it's never held fruit.
I've been looking for this one too. Where did you get your black sapote?
Probably a natural farm.
Okay. I got my first fruit trees from a natural farm.
Right now they're downtown Winter Garden at Plant Festival down there.
Oh, you shouldn't have told me that. That's my next stop.
Yeah, you need to go there. There's tons of, not tons of plants, but there's a couple good vendors there.
For sure.
That is a starfruit, carambola.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you get a lot of starfruit from this size?
You get a decent amount from that, but those two give me more.
Oh, these are starfruit too?
When I planted these two, they were both smaller than that one.
Wow.
That was
so
my big star fruit.
obviously they like shade.
They like this spot a lot better. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's
Well,
because
all
of this
shade.
canopy.
There's never really anywhere that's full sun here. It's all, partial. This is it's ice cream banana.
And it's so tall. This is at least 12 feet.
This tree here is a Mame Sapote. And it's been in the ground for like 6 years. And it never...
You're joking.
It won't die and it won't grow. It won't die and won't grow. This, we got some flowers on this.
Oh, yeah. Do you eat the flowers?
No.
They're so good. You should try one. Yeah.
Flowers?
Mm-hmm.
We are vegan, though. You can eat that.
Can't take my word for nothing. Yeah. It's a little subtle.
It's got a little flavor to it. It's got a little sweetness to it.
Yours are still small. I had them when they were just about to open up. Yeah. If you ever get bored of just having so much fruit you don't know what to do with, maybe start garnishing your... So pretty. Yeah, that's a good one. I want to try and make sure. Mm-hmm. It's bare. That one's really small. The one that I had before packed much more flavor.
Okay. That's a cinnamon tree right there. Straight.
Okay.
What does it make? Cinnamon?
Cinnamon.
Shut up! Oh, it's Sasu spinach.
Oh yeah. That's a Brazilian spinach. Right?
Yes, as a ground cover.
Yep.
And this is a cinnamon tree.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
So pretty.
You can smell it in the leaves. I think you smell it in the leaves.
I'm like, what? Oh my God. It actually does smell like cinnamon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Have you ever tried burning it?
No, I haven't tried burning. I made tea with it.
Okay. Awesome.
That's good tea. This is soursop here.
Oh, cool. In the cut. So did you plant these two because they're frost sensitive? And
yes.
Beautiful.
So they got protection from this tree right here.
Okay.
Now that summer, I'm going to cut this tree back and let it get a little more sun. And then it'll grow back over it in the winter.
Okay.
For the winter. This
and
is,
this
sugar.
Cuban oregano?
No, it's not Cuban oregano. This is like lamb's ear or blue spur. It's got a bunch of that blue spur flower.
Wow.
It's also toilet paper plant.
Okay. Yes, Rob Greenfield.
Yeah. That is sugar apple right there.
Okay.
Probably needs a good hard bone too.
This is what gardeners do. They can't stop working.
Yeah, right?
They take you on a tour, but really, they're cleaning up the garden. You're just here. Shout out to the soursop.
June plum.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Do you like June plum?
Yes. This is a fruit called a Batanga tuba.
Yes.
Or star cherry.
In the it's in the Suriname, not Suriname. Yeah, Suriname cherry.
Family, probably. Yep.
Yep.
I have a big Suriname cherry over there. You guys can try them too.
Okay, I've never tried them.
Oh, you're gonna get to try them today.
Awesome.
This has never fruited. It's flowered a lot, but this is the most flowers it's ever had. So I think we might actually get some fruit on this time.
Oh yeah.
That is another June plum. That's a regular June plum, not a dwarf there.
Okay.
This is hog plum here.
Okay.
Got some flowers on it. Oh,
wow, it's a lot of flowers.
Yeah. And then that's bay leaf straight ahead of you.
Ooh, this short one?
Yep. That's
beautiful.
One that doesn't die but doesn't grow.
Okay.
It's been in the ground for like probably 6
the bay
years.
leaf. Wow, 6 years.
Yeah, there's a pineapple growing over there as well.
Okay, that's pretty much the biggest one. Jubilee?
No, that's a gooseberry.
Gooseberry. So I have this tree. It's so gross. First of all, my mother-in-law gave it to me because she's Jamaican and it reminds her of her childhood.
It's very sour.
Very sour and just not good. No.
All right, smell this one. Smell this one here. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Some people have been saying it hasn't been smelling lately. Oh, you can smell it. You can smell it.
Ew. What is this? I was not expecting that.
It smells really earthy.
Earthy.
That's curry leaf.
Curry leaf. Okay, so you actually use it to make curry?
You can.
Okay. It don't smell like curry,
Try this
y'all.
leaf here. Try this leaf.
Like eat it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the June plum leaf, much better than the fruit.
You think so?
I'm not a fan of the fruit at all.
Exactly.
But it's more juicy. Them June plums be dry and bitter.
There's another sour sop here.
Ooh.
Hoping this one will flower this year. That's the thing.
How old is this one?
It's been in the ground for about 4 or 5 years now.
Wow.
But,
Dang, I gotta wait that long for sour
well,
sop.
soursop is really hard to grow here, like, because every winter it gets beat down so hard.
Got you.
It lost all its leaves. These are all new leaves.
Yeah, and it's a lot. Mine lost all of its leaves too, and I've been picking them off at the bottom, hoping that it stresses it to produce. I have it in a grow bag though. This is nice.
So we'll see.
I'm glad it's
pretty protected because we got the
yeah, I was about to say it's still kind of out in the open. Is this a palm? Okay, a coconut. That would have been amazing.
Yeah, that would have been great. Those are Orinoco
Oh
bananas over
wow!
there. That's a jackfruit.
What?
That's my big jackfruit.
I gotta get this from the side or
Those are Orinoco bananas right there.
Orinoco. And have you ever had these?
No, I haven't had those.
And did you do the cut from the bottom, cut the top off, and plant the root? Because I see 3 pups how you were describing it before.
That's one where it was just a single.
Okay.
And I cut the top of it off, and it put out 3.
Awesome. And this is a moringa.
Yes. There's a little moringa baby cutting that I got from it there, stuck in the ground.
Flowering already.
Yeah. This is a governor's cherry. It's a Trinidadian fruit. The guy gave me
This
tree.
one?
It was about 12 inches tall when he gave me this tree. It
Wow.
hasn't fruited yet, but it's really thorny. It's supposed to produce a cherry. So
Super thorny.
It's gonna be one year that all of your trees that haven't fruited just decide to bless you.
Yeah. This is a lemon meringue mango. This is also a tree that has not fruited.
What? It's fruit everywhere. Oh,
This is my Frankenstein tree.
I see why.
On this side of the tree, almost every branch on this side is a plant. There's
Wow.
about 12 different mangoes grafted onto this tree.
Okay. Did you do it all yourself?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
This is my longan. Big longan.
Wow. Really big long gun.
Walk this way for a second. This is another longan here. This is another lychee.
Wow.
This is the jamun, or the black plum, jamun
Right.
plum.
Ooh, it smells so good right here.
It's actually
Already
got,
these flowers.
Yeah.
it's flowering right now actually.
It's a jamun.
Jamun. It's also called a
Jamun.
black plum or a jamun plum. Now it's hard to see, but kind of right there's a branch that has little things on it. Those are the
Yes.
flowers.
Okay. So the tall tree.
The tall.
What is this? Is
longan.
is this
This is longan.
right? But this one is jamun
Yes.
too, and these are the
All
new
jamun.
leaves.
All
Wow, this is massive.
This tree it has to be really big to fruit. It just fruited last year for the first time,
Wow.
and I realized this is kind of a waste of space. This is
Shut up.
the fruit's all right, but it's a huge ass tree just to get
Yeah.
a little ass fruit.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Not worth
Okay.
it. That's a fruit punch mango right there,
Ooh.
and this over here is a purple Thai mango, which I'm really excited about getting fruit from. Because the fruit just look amazing on it.
Wow.
Wow.
Purple Thai mango.
Amazing.
We are in mango heaven.
Yeah, literally.
Like seriously.
We're gonna go.
Is this your land too?
Over there.
Yeah.
Andre.
This
This
an
is crazy.
Avocado.
But this is an avocado?
Yeah.
What species?
Oro Negro.
Oro
Black
Negro.
gold.
Okay. So is this the one with the edible skin?
I've never really thought of any avocado that has edible skin.
Have you had the Brogdon?
I got a Brogdon tree over there. It's a small one, but I'm not eating the skin on it. Do you eat the skin on mangoes too?
No.
Some people do.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, people eat them like
not
apples.
eating this. Yeah.
I'm a texture
Just
guy.
bite into it.
Okay.
Like I barely want to eat an apple with the skin. Okay?
Yeah. I feel you on that.
This is an air layer from that Valencia pride tree over there.
Okay, so this is gonna get massive too.
Yeah, it'll probably get pretty big. Yeah.
How old is this one?
That is about 2 years off the tree. Last
Wow.
year it actually made a mango. This year it
Wow.
dropped the only one that it had.
The second year made a
That is
mango.
Super Haas avocado there.
Super
Oh,
hot.
okay.
That is a pina colada
They
mango.
got some fruit too.
Wow. Yeah, I have to show that. So this one also has fruit. So are these grafted? Is that why they're producing so early? Okay. Because you guys, look, there's like 7 fruit. But you said they drop a lot of fruit.
This year's never produced any fruit yet.
Wow.
This will be the first year if it does.
And
Look
then
how the avocado like
it's hanging.
Yeah.
The avocados are better for that.
Like
They
an
don't drop
ornament.
as many fruit.
Wow. Beautiful. And this is a 2-year-old avocado?
With the grafted tree, I planted it.
Okay. Okay. Beautiful.
Down here, I just yesterday put in some a double Mahoy and a praying hands banana.
Beautiful.
We're gonna go this way.
Oh, look at the
ice
stack.
cream bean.
Yes! I've been wanting to try these. Have you got the fruit from this before? Shut up.
It's big enough to fruit, and it just
Yeah.
hasn't. I got this in the mail. The same guy that sent me the seeds,
Lufas?
the Luffa seeds.
Yes.
He sent me this plant in the mail. And it sat
Wow.
in the post office for like 2 weeks in a box.
Wow.
And when I got it, it was like this big, and it was in terrible shape.
Oh,
and I grew it in the office for a while, put it in the ground.
And look at
Yeah.
it
It's
now.
doing amazing now. But
So
it's
you're air layering it to get another one?
Yes.
Beautiful.
So these ice cream, I see there's a lot of fruits that are named ice cream this, ice cream that. Does it taste like ice cream,
A
or
little
is
bit.
that just
There's
like
a
you
little
said,
bit of
just a
vanilla
name?
flavor, but you know, it's
just a name.
right?
Right.
Yeah.
It does taste a little bit like vanilla ice cream.
So
Oh,
is
okay.
it more like that, like peanut butter fruit? Is it just as potent, or you have to use your imagination more for this one?
I think it's about the same.
Okay,
Yeah.
period. I just
They're
wanted to
both
know.
pretty close, yeah.
Okay.
That is a gloomy chama. It's like a type of cherry.
A groomy chama. Beautiful staghorn.
Someone gave me that. They were moving out of their house.
Wow.
Oh, it's not dead. This is a root beer plant.
Root beer. Okay.
It's supposed to be invasive, but you know what? A lot of things that are invasive, they're not invasive here. Like they,
Yeah, you.
they do not get invasive. Like even mint. Mint, if I plant mint in the ground, 2 years later it's gone.
Wow. And this is a nice lush soil.
No, it's very sandy.
Okay. Okay. But it's not
Well, it's mulch.
hard.
It's a lot of mulch. A lot of
right.
mulch there, right?
Okay.
It's sand.
Got you.
Those are both air layered mangoes.
Okay.
That's air layered from my sugar loaf, and that's also air layered from the Valencia Pride over there.
Beautiful.
But it's air layered and grafted, so it's got a graft on it as well.
Okay. And it's producing fruit again.
These are sugar loaf
Pineapples? Ooh.
I'm hoping to get some fruit from them soon.
What is this?
That is a red custard apple.
Yes. Beautiful.
Do you water these manually?
A little bit, yeah. You know, when I can.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you guide us because I can see
that
there's.
is a wax apple. or wax
Okay.
apple.
Yes. Have you had any fruit on this one yet?
No, it flowered a couple years ago and it hasn't flowered since then. That is a star apple.
Ooh. This is like literally
We're gonna turn back
paradise.
this way and go down here.
Thank God for this wind. It was starting to get hot.
This is a seedling mango.
Is this a coconut?
This? No, it's just a palm. It's one of those queen palms.
Oh, okay.
Throw it down here. I'm gonna pull it up.
Another
whenever you
mango.
downsize, let me know because we'll be the buyers. I'll take it as is, just
Sure.
like this.
I would love to have someone that cares about the garden to come in here.
Man.
This is a CAC mango.
CAC?
This is a toothache tree over here.
Oh. The one that makes your mouth
numbs
numb?
your
mouth.
I
Yes.
don't know if you want to try it or not.
Yeah.
I'll go
I didn't
ahead.
know the leaves did it
Yeah,
too.
The leaves do it. If you chew up a piece of the leaf, it'll numb you.
Is it noon? Is that what that means?
Oh, there's a cemetery over there.
It was nasty. Or is it slimy? My mouth isn't numb yet either. Is your mouth numb?
Oh wait, yeah, no, yep,
It's working?
it's starting.
I'm scared to swallow it. That's why.
Don't swallow it. Spit it out. Spit it
That's
out.
why. Okay.
What happens if you swallow it?
Your stomach
Your
gets
body
numb.
goes numb. You just go limp and just.
That's an Ackee tree over there.
Shut up! Did you get that from Nick too?
No, I didn't get that from Nick. I think I might got that from a natural farmer. Hey,
I've been wanting to get an Ackee. So they say those are very frost sensitive here in Florida.
They are.
What? Okay. So have you experienced any hardship with growing it?
it's only been in the ground. It's only gone through one winter.
Okay,
So
but the
this
last
wasn't
winter,
that bad.
you think so?
We never got down to 32.
Okay.
You know, the winter before we got down to 32.
Yeah,
This one
we
we
actually
didn't.
had snow like on the ground 2
This
years
year?
ago.
This is a chilada or chirolata, which is a cross between a custard apple and a chirimoya.
Okay. My
It
mouth
used to
is
be a
numb.
very rare tree when I got it, but now a lot more people have it. But it was created by a friend of mine.
I've never heard of this.
This is air potato that is like the worst weed in Florida. It's ground zero for it because there's a nursery not far from here where the guy who brought it to America came from.
Wow.
That's right around the corner. This is like ground zero for air potato. I'm gonna do a trellis. Oh, that's a grapefruit right there.
Okay.
Breeding and stuff, but, yeah. That's a dragon fruit that grew up this tree here.
Wow.
You know I have all these cuttings, so sometimes I'll just stick them in the ground beside a tree, and this one just grew up the tree.
Wow.
So I'm gonna try to put a little mini trellis to like have it hang off the tree and.
Okay,
and
right.
Those are a couple grafted mangoes that I grafted. I cut the flowers off them.
Oh, we in the thick of it now.
You got grapes here,
What kind of grape?
muscadines.
Okay.
Those are really the ones that grow here. More dragon fruit. That's a red finger apple. Finger lime.
Ooh.
This is a Pickering mango.
It's so,
Yes.
so much fruit and so small.
Yeah. This tree's been producing for probably about 4 or 5 years. It's been making mangoes, and it'll produce about 12, 15 mangoes a year
And it's
at this size.
at this size. Wow.
I was just at a nursery. I did a tour of that nursery at Ecolove this morning in Kissimmee, and they had a Pickering in a pot, and it was half the size of this. It had like 6 mangoes like this on it.
Shut up.
That's the mango to get if you have a small space.
Okay.
We've got plums. I just saw the other day here, there's a few plums on this guy right here.
Ooh.
My peach didn't do anything this year.
Where's the
love
peach?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, this doesn't even look like a typical peach leaves. I have a tropical snow peach. Maybe that's what it is because it's just different
Maybe the
genus.
variety.
Yeah.
This is Tropic Beauty, I think.
Okay.
Oh, Tropic Sweet.
Okay.
Let me put this back on.
I wonder if you got enough frost hours.
It might not have been enough chill hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, yeah. I saw a tree in a popka that was loaded with peaches the other day.
I'm loaded with peaches right now. Yeah, I have about 40
Nice.
on my tree.
Do you call them? Do you call them at all?
Called them?
No, call them. Like they take off like some so that there's not so many on
Oh,
each branch.
no.
Okay. It'll get you bigger ones if you sort of make them
Right.
less in each cluster.
Yeah.
For sure. I've heard. I'm so new to it and scared to even touch it. I just let them drop.
Yeah, let it be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a red finger lime there. Oh, down here we've got cassava.
You got so much like you can't stop.
Man, right?
Cassava
Okay.
Or yucca growing down here. I think these are Brussels sprouts.
That's what I was gonna say.
There's some dill and some mint and stuff in here as well.
Is
Some oregano.
do you typically grow Brussels sprouts or is this your first year?
I've grown it a couple times in the past. Like I kind of don't really have like a set things that I grow. It's kind of just whatever I come across.
Right.
Like,
Got
I said,
you.
Hey, let's throw some Brussels sprouts in here this year.
I've heard bad things about growing Brussels sprouts in Florida. That's why I asked.
It's tough. We don't have a real good window.
Yeah.
Like these are
Right.
probably late. These are probably not going to make it.
Right.
It's just too late in the year for them.
Sugar cane looking great.
Yeah, sugar cane. You guys want some sugar cane?
Oh,
Absolutely. Do you have a juicer, sugar cane
a
juice?
sugar cane plant.
Shut up! You are living the dream, my
yeah,
guy.
literally.
No, let's go over here. We'll get some sugar cane, some big pieces of sugar cane.
I'm gonna try and plant it how you have it. So you find that being close to the lake with the sugar cane is best?
Yeah, they love water. So I'm gonna get your piece that's already partially rooted too, so you can even grow it.
Shit.
Yep. We got truck through.
We're on a hike.
Yeah, this would be me with the canoes and
Yeah.
the lake.
Okay, so you go on the lake sometimes?
Kind of. The lake is very disappointing.
Yeah.
It's a really weird lake. Like you would think it'd be loaded with fish, it's not.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So you go out and try and fish.
Wow.
Easily grow this.
Wow.
It's already rooted in almost every segment.
Wow. I know.
Right there.
I know Trey thought you were gonna cut some to eat.
Oh, you can eat too.
Oh yeah, no,
I need the whole thing.
eat some, grow some.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm literally gonna dig a trench and bury that whole bottom.
You can make several little things. You can grow a bunch of them off this.
Okay. Look at the men doing men work.
So is this the root?
Yeah, don't snatch it off.
Okay, well, I'm gonna leave it there.
You're the brute force.
Even this top piece.
Wow.
See what I do with the tops. The leaves off. Stick it in the mud.
Look at that, and it's so wet. You can stick it right in.
And that'll grow.
That's awesome. This is the guava here.
Yeah.
And so that one's flowering now and you get fruit from that one consistently?
No.
No.
That's the first time it's flowered in like 3 years.
Wow.
I got that tree as a full-grown tree out of a friend of mine's backyard.
Mm-hmm.
Tiny tree coming off the side here too.
Wow.
Oh, look at that. Little baby banana coming up here.
Wow.
Once again, that will be much stronger than the original here.
Gotcha.
Right.
And that's the thing.
Shit. Damn.
Plant the roots,
my
you're much
bad.
better off.
Bay? And wow, this is something that just popped up too, I'm guessing.
That's weeds.
Oh,
These are
okay.
invasive.
Okay.
Here we go, runners.
Oh, wow.
That's a red pineapple there.
Ooh.
We're gonna go back over this side here. We're almost done.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Oh, there's a couple little things on this side here, but no, we'll just walk over to here. That's Barbados cherry down there,
Okay.
and another mango. It's a mango seedling actually. Flowered this year for the first time. Then I've got some agave and stuff over there, and some more sugar cane and some bananas and stuff over there.
Wow.
Trying to get these grapes right this year. First year I'm actually paying attention to my grapes. We just built this trellis last year.
It's gonna take over that.
Hopefully.
I have 2 different grapes. I have the Catawba as well and a muscadine.
Okay, nice.
They both go crazy.
I think one of them might be a Catawba.
Yeah. I see the tag.
What's it?
Mm-hmm. Catawba.
That's the Catawba. Yeah, that one's Catawba. The rest are muscadines. Actually, that's the one someone gave me that one, so I'm not sure what that one is.
Okay. This is how you stay fit. You can just run up and down all day. This is crazy.
Custard apple there.
Okay.
You got some Okinawan spinach
Ooh.
down there.
The Okinawa is the one with the purple bottom?
Yes.
Look at that.
This is a Baptiste mango.
Ooh, like your last name.
Yes.
That's cool.
So I wasn't able to get a tree, but I was able to get a branch. So I grafted it on to this Duncan rootstock.
Okay.
And it flowered this year for the first time, but it didn't hold any fruit. So
It's so small.
that's a little lychee seedling.
Awesome.
If you look straight up there, you can see some passion fruit.
Wow.
Can you see them?
Way up there.
Yeah. They're all the way around the whole tree.
Wow.
I'm going to start paying attention. They'll drop to the ground when they're ripe.
For sure.
I'll get there before the squirrels get there. Really cool. I should probably put some kind of like a catch basket around this.
It'll just make it easier for the squirrels.
Yeah, probably. This is a cha-cha?
Yes.
You know a cha-cha?
I have one.
Oh, cool.
Because I love mangosteen. So she said
Okay.
that was similar. Yeah.
So I didn't really know much about it. Someone just told me about it. I've had it in the street ground for like 3 years.
Okay.
But I haven't paid much attention to it. But now that I know that it's like a really good fruit, I'm going to actually pay attention to it. It likes acidic soil, so I put some soil in there.
I'm so glad you told me that.
Yeah, and a lot of water. They love water too.
Okay. Mine look just like that. Just doing nothing.
Jackfruit seedling.
Wow.
An orange crushed jackfruit.
Yes. I hear these make like huge jackfruits, or am I tripping? Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
I have a China, and I was debating on getting an orange crush.
That's a little pawpaw right there.
Okay, this one?
Yeah. We're a little too far south for pawpaws.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought these were the same as papayas.
In the Caribbean, they call papayas pawpaws.
Oh.
Pawpaws are Native American fruit. It's the largest tree-borne fruit in North America. Like native to North America.
The largest tree-borne fruit. Wow.
Native to North America.
Okay.
It's a little lemon. I grafted some variegated pink lemon onto it.
Ooh. Look at that.
That's my monstera that got, you see the line in that tree right there?
Yes.
That's where they cut it off.
Dang.
It was growing up this tree. It was big. And they cut it off right there. And it grew back though. It's growing back. So.
You almost had fruit.
I was close to fruit.
Dang. And this is a fig?
Fiddle leaf fig.
Fiddle leaf. Okay, not edible.
No, just an ornamental. This is a East Indian mango, which was really struggling, so I cut the top off, and now it's branching out a little bit.
Beautiful.
My little watermelon bed that I made.
Oh, cool. Yes. Oh, this is awesome.
I just planted some pigeon pea over here.
Awesome.
This is a macadamia nut tree.
Wow.
It's setting some fruit right now. I'm going to leave it in the pot until after it fruits, and then I'll put it in the ground. I got this today. This is Adamoya.
Okay.
I got this at Ecolove in Kissimmee.
Okay.
Ecolove Nurseries.
So what do the Adamoyas taste like?
They're kind of all similar to the sugar apple.
Okay.
The sugar apple and the custard apple, they're all very similar.
Got you.
This is a Yanglang, which is...
Ylang-a-lang.
Yangalang, yeah.
Yes, beautiful. Aphrodisiac.
It's also what they use to make Chanel No. 5 out of.
Really?
It's supposed to be the most expensive flower in the world.
Yes.
Someone gave me this as a gift, so I put it in the
It
ground.
smells amazing.
Low quad.
Yes.
We've got that mulberry tree there is just from a cutting that I just stuck in the ground from over on the other side, and it's about 3 years old now. Now look how big it is already.
Wow. And it's an everbearing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everbearing cutting.
Oh, in a greenhouse.
Yes, I got a cacao tree in there.
Wow.
Right behind me, there's a little ear-layered mango as well.
Awesome. Your cacao looks so good.
It's actually looking bad right now. It's really struggling right now. So
I know.
I acidified the soil a little bit. I'm hoping that
They like acidic soil too?
yeah, they like a little bit acidic. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And this, I also got this too. This is a Otiiti apple.
O-T-E-T.
It's like a Jamaican apple.
Yeah. Okay.
Right there, that I got from a friend of mine at the market there. My Mindful Garden. He's on Instagram.
Okay.
Tiba. This is my wife's flower garden area here. So.
Okay.
Is she into gardening too?
No.
Okay.
These are blueberries.
This is amazing.
I'm going to keep them in the pots just because it's so much easier to control the acidity of the
For
soil
sure.
in the pots. But this whole area used to be just total oak trees, so there used to be no sun coming in here. You see all that stuff?
Yeah.
Last hurricane wiped all this out, and that's what's opened this whole area for me to plant things.
Right.
Awesome.
Otherwise, I would never be able to plant here.
Right.
This is a Brogdon avocado.
Okay. My Brogdon snapped twice already.
It's bouncing back though.
Yeah, but protect her.
Thank you.
Oh!
Yeah, these are Suriname trees.
Oh! It looks so pretty behind you.
Help yourself, guys. Try them.
Yeah.
You gotta get the ripest ones.
The ripest.
Yeah.
Is this?
And like when you, yeah, that's pretty right. When you touch it, you want it to fall off.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
it, went, it easily came off. Let's
Yeah,
see.
you want it to come off super easy.
Why do people act like these nasty?
They have a wide range of flavors. When I first got this tree,
Oh wait. What happened? What happened?
You ate too much of it.
Do you know? I should have stopped with half. I gotta let you try that.
What is it? Is it seed that got you?
I
or-
think it might be because
Maybe
the
it's skin.
seed was
I don't
touching.
I kind of just suck the juice out and it's not.
Ugh. It's like a chemical
I'll tell you what,
taste.
They are way better now than
This
they
is
were
delicious.
when
It is, but wait.
this was the only fruit tree that was on this property when we got here.
Wow.
We didn't know what it was. Because all this was all just brush. So all we were cutting down trees, and then I saw this one tree had red things on it. I was like, are those even edible? And for like over a year, I didn't know if this is edible or not, but I left the tree.
Right.
And then I found it's a Suriname cherry, but I think it's probably a seedling. It's probably wild. Because there's purple Suriname cherries that are supposed to be better.
Okay.
But when I first tasted it, the flavor was electrical fire. That was the flavor.
Yeah.
Electrical fire.
What does that even mean?
It tasted like an electrical fire. Right? Now,
This same tree?
That's what I taste at
now
the
it's
end.
better.
Okay.
This is now it's the point where 50% of the people like it actually.
Okay.
The fact that you described the flavor as electrical
But
fire.
that's exactly what just happened in my
It
mouth.
tastes like electrical fire, doesn't
At
it?
the
Yeah, you can
end.
smell the taste of electrical fire when it happens.
I just gotta try it again.
Yeah, no, but this is.
Don't eat all this. Like this. Don't eat the skin or you just like suck out some juice. Quit while you're
The
ahead.
skin isn't.
Quit while you're ahead.
Oh, it is the skin.
Yeah, quit while
That's
you're
why. Okay. Okay. Ew.
It's like it's boiled carbo. Like just the skin has a completely different taste.
ahead. Well, you don't want to eat the skin of the cow, but that's just like leather.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good though.
We got one in the backyard.
Yeah.
I've been waiting to see what it's worth, but ugh. I'm like, damn. I wanted that to be good so bad. Okay.
If you bought it, you probably got a black one.
I didn't. Somebody gave it to me.
Oh.
It's probably this one. Cause yeah, she's a older lady and she's been gardening for forever.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah, and
I
you
have a
have.
whole bunch of them like growing up on the ground. All those little ones are all.
Oh, ugh. It's like lingering in my mouth. Not happy.
Oh, that is a fruit called a Sempedak. It's like a miniature
Sempedak.
jackfruit.
Yes, Kempedak.
Sempedak? Kempedak?
CEM. Yes.
Something like
Okay.
that, yeah.
So is this one gonna flower or fruit sooner than the jackfruit,
know.
or is it easier to grow?
I don't know. I had it in a pot I just put in the ground this year.
Okay.
Once again, I'm trying to fill in this whole new area that I have.
Yeah.
This is a snake fruit. I don't know if it's going to make it here or not.
What is that?
It is a fruit I had in Costa Rica.
Okay.
And the skin of it looks like a snake skin, but you open it up, it's almost like a garlic clove. And it's just delicious. It's like
Wow.
really, it's like a hard fruit, but it's really tasty. It's got a unique flavor to it. Can't really describe it.
I hope you can get some.
Yeah, that'd be cool if that grows here.
And that's another loquat.
This tomato here is a volunteer.
For sure. It's an Everglades.
But it's just growing like crazy. Making
I'm about to
little
take
snails.
that
Yeah, go ahead.
just to
Grab
get
some.
the electrical fire
Out of your mouth.
out of my mouth. Yeah.
You think that tastes better than?
For sure. Thank you.
I can't.
Oh shit. For sure.
I'm not a big tomato guy, like raw tomato guy.
Yeah.
But the Everglades, they're the best.
Yeah, they are.
They are better than most. They are better than most. So we're almost through. Not much more left. We're gonna come outside.
I already told you. I believe it when I see it. You said that 80 trees ago.
That's Barbados cherry.
Okay.
In a prime spot, but I realized I don't really love Barbados cherry, so I kind of moved. It was a big tree, and I had to cut it way back.
I can tell the root or the trunk is pretty thick.
It was really big, and I had to like
Yeah.
move it, and I didn't think it would make it. But I
Right.
moved it like 2 years ago, and it still hasn't really bounced back all the way.
Right.
It's too shady, I think.
Probably. I don't really love the fruit, so I'm not really that worried.
Are these more Barbados cherries?
These are too much of
Oh! Jabuticaba. And what variety?
the Suburban, the regular.
The red.
black, Yeah.
Oh, the black ones. Okay. And these fruit right now?
That one does. That one
Awesome. Awesome. These are so small.
does. This one, but that's old. I've had that tree for at least 5 or 6 years.
Okay.
When I got it, it was probably 5 or 6 years old.
Got you.
But it's been moved around a lot. It's been in
Yeah.
pots, out of pots, in pots. So
Yeah.
its final resting places here. Same with these olive trees. These olive trees, all 3 of these olive trees were all purchased the same size at Home Depot.
Yeah.
And that one's obviously struggling back there. But they've just been moved around so many times. This is their final resting place.
Okay.
Right. Also, this okay.
Bamboo wall.
Yeah, I like.
Wow.
I
There's
thought this was the
more.
property line, but we keep on
It is
going.
the property line.
Oh, okay.
Kind of. Yeah.
He said kind of.
This is an abandoned orange grove. So we get
Yes.
these trees.
Wow.
This
There's a
is
few
amazing.
sweet orange trees in here as well that we found.
Wow.
Oh yeah, we're gonna. do
So
the
are
value.
these oranges like ready to pick?
Yeah. You want sour oranges? Sure.
So
You want them?
I guess. Why not? I done ate electrical fire. I don't think it could get much worse. What?
I'm about to buy this property.
I hope you got $1 million in your pocket. He's like, I'm about to buy this property.
Start working on my credit right now.
The skin is weird.
I mean, they're right next to this. Like, this is amazing. Even though it's not even part of the line.
But the smell. Let me find out you got game.
I played ball in college.
Okay, period.
This is chupacabra as well. This one fruits. This one fruits. I
Awesome.
just got a bunch of fruit off it a while ago. I was looking to see if there's any left on there. There's nothing left on.
So the lizard there just chilling.
Mm-hmm. I seen him trying to camouflage like he wasn't. Yeah, he trying to find some food. And these are crepe myrtles.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
My wife likes them. I would take them all out. Chupacabra. That's a little bit from seed there.
Okay, get up. In the cut.
This is a rose apple, which almost died, but it has a little life left in it.
Is that the same as the wax jambu?
No. It's very, I think it's pretty similar, but it's not the same.
Okay.
Is it filming? Okay, yeah.
Oh my God, please don't say that. It's on 1%? Okay,
Right.
I got 121 minutes.
Sugar apple.
Beautiful. And I got another battery, so don't play.
That's the whole thing.
Wow. Wow. We did it.
Amazing.
We did it.
Amazing.
I'm gonna look at my questions now just to make sure that we cover everything, but I'm pretty sure that was
This
everything.
has been phenomenal.
Yeah, this was so abundant.
I would have never expected this just from pulling up. But
Yeah, people don't expect. They think that's the wrong house when they come here.
Yeah, because this is like regular life,
just aesthetically
pleasing.
And there's no hint of a fruit tree here.
Oh, the lake got a business.
Exactly.
Sorry.
First question, what challenges have you faced and how have you overcome them as far as gardening?
My biggest challenge here in Florida is really the soil.
Okay.
Because it's so sandy.
Yes.
You have to do a lot to amend the soil. So you have to bring in soil, you have to bring in mulch, you have to chop and drop a lot of organic material to get that soil to be able to hold moisture. Because as it is right now, it could rain for 10 days in a row and doesn't rain for 3 days.
Yep.
You're back on drought mode.
This is true. Completely true.
The only time we really have enough rain is if we have a hurricane. That's
Yes.
pretty much it.
Facts. Okay.
Also the oak trees. The oak trees are a problem just because they block the sun. So I don't have a lot of full sun spots on the property. I've also got the issue of the oak trees sapping all the nutrients out of the ground. Like if you dig anywhere in my yard, there's roots. There's oak tree roots throughout the entire fruit forest.
Wow.
So those are a couple things that I battle with.
So how have you dealt with them?
You know what? It's kind of a curse and a blessing. So I've dealt with it basically by just planting more stuff. If you plant more stuff, if some stuff will do well, some stuff won't do well. And there's a couple rules I live by. One is never take anything personal, right? So plants are gonna die. It's not me. It's not a big deal. And the other one is never get attached to things.
Got you.
And as much as I love every one of these trees, every one of them is just a thing.
Got you.
So that allows me to sort of experiment, plant more things. Some things die, some things live. It's not the end of the world. But the things that can survive in what you have will survive and they will thrive, and then you'll know the things that you should grow more of.
Period. That was beautiful advice. Beautiful advice. So how do you deal with the extreme weather or seasonal changes?
Kind of the same way. The stuff that can make it will make it. The stuff that can't will die.
Got you.
And that will let you know. And I always tell people, when people tell me they want to start gardening, they say like, what should I start with? What should I plant? I always tell them, plant everything you can get your hands on.
Period.
Plant everything you get your hands on. Some of it will die, some of it will live, but you're going to learn from all of it.
So do you agree with the start small theory?
No, I don't think so. If you got a small space, then yeah. But if you got a big space, start big.
Period.
Just plant stuff, because especially like small trees and seeds and all that stuff. The seeds are cheap.
Yeah.
So especially seeds. If you're going with seeds, plant everything.
Yeah. Scatter them.
Yeah. What's gonna survive will survive. What won't. And you'll know what the right things are for you to plant. It's better than, cause I see people that sit around and they plan. Or they're 4 years into planning, and they can already have trees fruiting in their backyard already.
This is facts.
So I didn't plant anything. I just started planting stuff. And some of the stuff I planted not in the ideal place, but trees can be moved. Some trees can struggle where they are, and they're just gonna have to have a struggle life. Experiment, grow stuff. There's a saying. It was Stephen King said. People come up to him all the time and they say they want to start writing, right? And he says, well, what's stopping you, the pen or the paper? So, anybody can garden.
Yeah.
Stick stuff in the ground.
Okay, I love it. Do you sell any produce? If so, where can people find it?
I sell seeds, but I only sell seeds that come from my garden.
Okay.
So we don't do any like buy seeds and sell them back to you guys. So if it comes from my garden, they'll be on the website. Like right now, we're gonna have Chinese lettuce seeds, and if you don't know what Chinese lettuce is, it is amazing. It grows super easy. You can grow it in clusters. I put it in salads all the time. I make my whole salad out of the Chinese lettuce.
Right.
And when it does go to seed, it produces a ton of seeds. So once you buy it one time, you'll have it forever. And it's a unique thing because I got it from this old Asian man who I took over a community garden from, and he had been growing it for so many years. He said it's its own thing. It's nothing, he just called it Chinese lettuce because it's been crossed with so many things that he's grown over the years.
Gotcha.
That literally, he's the only one that has it.
Gotcha.
Now I have it.
Wow.
So it's pretty cool. So we do sell seeds. We sell some cuttings on the website as well. But once again, they all come from the garden. And of course, the pepper sauce.
Yes.
I do sell my sweet and spicy pepper sauce on the website as well.
Beautiful.
It's all natural.
Yes.
I love it.
Awesome. Do you have any exciting future plans for your garden?
You know, the biggest, most exciting future plan I have for the garden is when I downsize and basically have to start a whole brand new garden.
Yes, I'm excited to see that.
That's gonna be cool because, you know, I'm gonna get a clean slate.
Yeah.
And I'll get to kind of do it in different ways, and I'll probably have a lot more light wherever I am.
Right.
So I'll be able to grow some things that might have been difficult to grow here.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you so much, Andre. This has been a beautiful tour. Thank you.
Yeah.
And you guys make sure to follow him at Andre the Farmer on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook.
Yes.
And YouTube.
And YouTube.
And YouTube. All right.